Hey, what's up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? Go ahead and chime in, man. Shit, we finna go ahead and put it out there, man. Y'all go ahead and ask y'all questions. Y'all go ahead and drop them comments. We gonna go down through the. What's up, family? DR Black. What's up? What's up? We got seven. We got 7 people in the building. Let's go ahead and get 7 likes. Shit, we gonna go ahead and get it going, then, family. Shit. All right. So y'all saw the video that I just dropped. Y'all saw the video that I just dropped, didn't y'all? Hey, what's up, brown eyes? Pretty brown eyes remind me of that the new mint, if I'm not mistaken. And that's that old school band. Say what's up, fam. We got 7 people in here. Let's get 2 more likes. It's Von Manager the Police. That's what it sounds like. That's what it looks like. I'm pretty sure everybody saw the video, heard the audio about them calling King Von Manager last name, saying he was an officer. What you make of Quanto Rondo asking Big U for help? You think he's scared? All right, so look, Big U video after he said what he said in the verse video, insinuating that King Quando Rondo was asking for help or looking for help, whatever the case may have been. To me, the man never, Big U, he didn't, I don't know. I don't think Quando Rondo is necessarily scared. I don't believe so. But people in his own camp ain't even solid. I already said it many times before that that dude do for a back though. If anybody gonna do it, I think Quando Rondo own man's gonna do it. If anybody gonna do it. If anybody gonna do it, I believe Quando Rondo is gonna do it. What you feel about them saying Dirk told Von and that he was signed? All right, so look, let's get to the Dirk situation, right? All right, so like me personally, all right, Quando Rondo on the video that he made responding to Big U, right? All right, so the video that Quando Rondo made responding to Big U, he said that I didn't know that King Von had that type of smoke for me. All right, he said that he didn't know that King Von had that smoke for him. He didn't know that King Von was out for him like that. So let's ask ourselves, if Quando Rondo is speaking from the heart and he's saying that he did not know that King Von had it in for him, then who put that key in King Von's back? What excited Quando Rondo really? What excited Quando Rondo? I mean, not Quando Rondo. What excited King Von to pursue that man the way that he did? What excited King Von to flight off on Quando Rondo like that? If Quando Rondo felt like he didn't do anything for King Von to act the way that he did the night that he died. Let's ask ourselves these questions. Now, my first video, I explained it, supposedly, allegedly, that Quando Rondo was sneak dissing, saying some things on social media and behind the scenes about King Von, which got to King Von. So when King Von made the statement, whenever I see him, it is what it is. And whenever they did meet up, King Von, he did what he did, which resulted in his death. Now, are these allegations true? Far as Quando Rondo supposedly had sneak dissing, I don't know. This is alleged. So I just dropped the video explaining, showing Lil Durk having reasons to possibly want King Von dead. Now, look, I said many a times about the Lil Durk backdoor video. All right, I spoke upon it. A lot of people didn't like what it was that I said. A lot of people was in the comment section saying, no, the video was made at before King Von's death. The song was made and written before King Von's death. Okay, cool. Let's say that is the case. Let's just say that is the case. All right. So let's go back before King Von's death. Okay. 051 Millie and another 051 member ran down on Nusky and Lil Durk together. I said this. Lil Durk saw the two coming with the firearms. He jumped out of the car and started running, leaving Nusky in the blind. Nusky not knowing what's going on about anything. The two 051 members came up to the car and started shooting it and ended up killing Nusky. All right. Nusky trying to drive off, end up being hit in the midst of it, end up running into like a little daycare center, whatever the case may have been. And he ended up dying. Okay. 051 Melly for sure was a part of that hit. 051 Melly is the one who told his mans in FBG, niggas in FBG camp, telling them niggas about what happened whenever he was gunning down Nusky and aiming for Durk at the same time. He said that Lil Durk ran off, leaving Nusky behind. True story. Okay. Now, we all know that Nusky is an individual that Lil Durk is still moaning behind. On that backdoor video, he had King Von old block chain, and at the same time, he also had a Nusky chain. In the back of the chain, he had a Nusky picture saying RIP, whatever, giving tribute to his man, to his cousin Nusky. Okay. Now, King Von, being the man that Lil Durk brought under his wing into this rap game, feeding him, looking out for him, after fame and before fame, King Von sat on live and gave props to the person that killed Nusky. Now, do y'all understand what it is that I'm coming from? This is like your best friend, the closest person to you, giving props to the person that killed the closest person to you, blood related. Now, that's kind of rubs. I understand how that could rub Lil Durk the wrong way. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my latest video that I just dropped, and you will see the live yourself, King Von, giving props to 051 Melly, which is the exact same person that was involved in the murder of Lil Durk's cousin. Okay, now I got that out the way. Now, a lot of people say that Lil Durk wasn't close to Mr. Okay, cool. They might not have been close. They were ops to each other. But Lil Durk was also dissing the Mr. Now, a lot of people might not necessarily disagree. I mean, might not necessarily agree with what it is that I'm about to say, but the person that searched King Von, that pulled King Von to the side on that plane, was in fact Lil Durk's lawyer. Y'all understand what it is that I'm saying? All right, so look, let's go back to Quando Rondo. So I see we got some comments in the section talking about Quando Rondo's scared and etc. He may be. I don't know, but I doubt it. Now, Quando Rondo said that he did not know that King Von had that smoke for him. He did not know that King Von was gunning for him like that. Now, I don't know is that necessarily true, because looking at the video, it seems as if they set a trap mouth for the nigga. They knew that King Von was in the parking lot. And they knew whenever they pulled up, it's possibly could have been smoke. So in case there is smoke, we got the fire extinguisher to go ahead and put this shit out. Looking at the video, that's what it looks like. It looks like Quando Rondo was talking to somebody in that car. Right when King Von started to pull up, that nigga walks away from the car window and walks up to Von, allowing Von to strike him. When Von did strike him, Lil Tim jumped out the car, backseat, aiming that pistolia at that man. Precisely. If I'm not mistaken, he hit King Von more than one time. The manager even said it himself. So for the manager to come out in public to say this, that King Von was hit more than once, this is on the autopsy. So Lil Tim hit this man precisely more than one time. This man was aiming to kill. Now, King AK-47, shout out to him. He said that he don't believe that the shooting was purposely meant to put Von out his misery, but let's keep this shit in mind though at the same time. Whenever you shoot anybody, there is possibility that you can cause the death of this person now. Whether you shoot this man chest up like King AK-47 say, you know what I'm saying? If you don't shoot a man chest from the chest up, man, you know what I'm saying? It don't really count as a target hit. Man, that's bullshit. You hit anybody in the back, whether it be the upper part or the lower part, my nigga. That can be very much so fatal. And for you to hit anybody more than once, my nigga, come on, man. I'm not saying that that's gonna necessarily be fatal majority of the time though, but your intentions was clear. Your intention was to erase this man off the earth, and that's exactly what you did. All right, so I see people in the comment section saying, okay, so I'm getting back to the people in the comment section. All right. I think Dirk told. Okay, we're gonna get to that. Quando hella scared. That was a pussy move that Lil Tim did, no cap. Oh yeah, even if you shoot a nigga in the head, in his leg, he could still die. Correct. Hit main arteries and shit like that. Bleed out. But me personally, in my heart, I feel that Lil Durk put the key in that man's back. Somebody in Lil Durk camps, the message was handed to somebody else, and that somebody else told Von or something like that. Sparked this type of energy. I feel like I don't believe that Quando Rondo did anything purposely to strike or to cause King Von to act the way he did whenever they did meet up. Listen to me now. I don't believe that Quando Rondo did anything purposely to get King Von to react the way that he did. I believe it was somebody in King Von's ear. That's why I honestly believe, I feel like it was possibly somebody in King Von's ear. This was a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really big on conspiracies. I don't like that shit. But this is a sacrifice. This is most definitely a sacrifice. Now look, now everybody, even I was the one. I can't hold anybody else accountable. I must say, even I was the one who was saying that King Von and Lil Durk was on trial or about to be going to trial together for a murder case. It was not a murder case. It was attempted murder. It was attempted murder that was eventually was going to be dropped down to aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in the first degree. Of course, they got money, they celebrities, etc. But let's stick to the attempted murder. That was on trial. That was about to go to trial for attempted murder. We got 18 people in the building, man. Let's get 18 likes. Let's get 18 likes real quick before I carry on. Come on, y'all. Hit them like buttons. It ain't gonna cost y'all nothing. Somebody said so, but why would Lil Durk do that? What does he have to gain? All right, we're finna get to that right now, family. We're gonna get to that right now. Let's get some more likes in this building. Let's equal out the amount of what likes the people in the building. Come on, y'all. Come on now. I'm finna give it to y'all straight. Hold up. Finna give it to y'all straight. Okay, I see y'all trying to get them likes up at least. I see y'all trying to get them likes up at least. So let me go ahead and just carry on before I lose train of thought. All right, so look. It was a Vice Lord nigga that they shot. For those who don't know. If you don't believe me, do your research. I have nothing. Look. Since I've been doing this YouTube thing, I've been doing this YouTube thing for a little bit over 4 months now. I never told y'all, I never gave y'all no false information. A lot of shit that I said, I told y'all before the shit came about. I told y'all before the shit hit the internet. I'm not finna start lying to y'all. Now look out, man. Look, listen. Whenever King Von and Lil Durk, it was another individual. I forgot the man's name. There was 3 of them. They ran down a Vice Lord nigga that they possibly knew from Chicago, because this man was from Chicago, and they all found each other in Atlanta. What happened, how it happened, what was the motive behind it, I don't necessarily know. But I do know King Von, Lil Durk, and another individual that was with King Von and Lil Durk all shot their pistolios at this Vice Lord nigga. I don't know this man's name. We're just gonna call this nigga the Vice Lord, nigga, because he was a Vice Lord. They started shooting the man. All right. They shot the man several times. All right. They jumped in the van, I believe, and they all sped off. Okay. When the police arrived to the scene, they got the man in the ambulance, etc. And they found a pistol on his Vice Lord man. All right. So that pistol being on this man, it's possible for Lil Durk, King Von, and the other individual that they was with. I ain't gonna even keep missing the other individual because he really irrelevant. We don't even know this guy. So let's just stick with King Von and Durk. So that was room for them to possibly say that it was self-defense. This man had a firearm, we had a firearm, and maybe he was reaching for it. So that then will allow Lil Durk and Dunn to possibly get prosecuted and convicted under the act of being in possession of a firearm as a felon. Okay, in Atlanta. Okay. Now, would it be easier for me to slide out of this? Possibly being able to take probation, seeing that I've never been convicted of any crime outside of the state of Illinois. This is Lil Durk. Think about it now. Lil Durk from Illinois. I never been convicted of any crime in the state of Atlanta. But I am still a felon in the state of the United States of America. Now, if I'm able to paint a picture and to paint a case on King Von before the trial is set, knowing that King Von already picked up multiple cases after the attempted murder when he caught with Lil Durk. Oh yeah, I mean y'all ain't know this shit. King Von beat a nigga up at the motherfucking studio for calling Asian Doll a bitch. Y'all ain't know that. Come on now, y'all tell me y'all ain't know that. King Von beat a nigga up in the studio. That nigga ended up calling laws, pressing charges. King Von ended up going to jail. If y'all don't believe me, go back to Asian Dog Twitter around the time that this shit happened. If I'm not mistaken, I think it happened in 2019. And Asian Dog tweeted that they keep taking Von away from me. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is Von's second time being arrested after the attempted murder in Atlanta. So King Von constantly casting cases. Now, if I can send my lawyer or whoever the fuck she is, but she representing Von, I mean, not Von, she representing Durk. And this woman to be in the airport, pull King Von to the side, search his bag, his luggage. It is obvious that they was looking for something. It was obvious that they was looking for something. Now, is Durk behind this shit? I would not rule it out. They searched this man's luggage, they ain't find shit. Von put these people on social media, put them on blags, etc. End up walking off, whatever. He gets on the plane, he gets to his destination, whatever. But I feel like that was the first attempt to possibly get Von into some shit to help Durk get out of his case with any wiggle room that he can possibly gather. That's what I personally believe. That's what I personally feel. All right. Now, when that shit didn't work, the next step was a sacrifice. Now, look, keep this in mind. I don't think this was just about the case. I don't believe that this was just about the case. Because, like I said, at the same time, the person that killed Nusky, Von was giving them their props. Von was giving these men their props. Think about it, man. Lil Durk put Von on. Von gets on. Then Von gives the nigga that killed Nusky his props. Telling him, even though he a hoe ass op, even though he did this and that third, the man was a good person to talk to. Whenever 051 Melly got killed, King Von went on his Twitter. King Von went on his Twitter and gave a RIP message to the same man that killed Nusky. So it makes sense now that Lil Durk would make a video, call back though, with the old blockchain. Then let's not forget that after King Von died, there was speculation and rumors that his chain and jewelry and all this other shit was stolen. So let's keep that shit in mind. And let's go back to the backdoor video. Now, Lil Durk have a video with the O Block chain on, knowing that he's not from O Block. That's his King Von chain. Keep in mind the speculation of Von jewelry and etc. Supposedly had ended up missing. All right. And then on that same video, he have a Nusky chain on. He's constantly showing you pictures, not pictures, but he constantly showing you this Nusky chain. And behind this Nusky chain is a picture of Nusky. Now, why is you making it a fucking point to constantly giving a tribute to Nusky? Now, I understand a lot of people in this chat room, they might say because that's his cousin, he's still mourning, etc. That was his twin and all the other shit. I understand that. But by that being his twin, and by him being so close to that man, just think about how he will feel by King Von giving props to the man that killed his cousin. What's caused him to feel the way that he feel. Come on now. Come on now. So again, when I tell y'all that King Von and Lil Durk was not all that close, drop them things in the comment section to convince me. Try to justify what it is that I'm saying. Tell me that despite all that shit, that Lil Durk and King Von was as close as y'all try to make it seem. Come on now, let's be 1,000 about this shit. I said it. I said it. And I find it fucking very fucking odd after me saying this shit. A lot of other YouTubers is coming out and insinuating the same thing, saying the same shit, but just in their own little way. Come on now. They was not all that close. Now, if you ask me, okay, so why would King Von say those positive things about 051 Melly, even though 051 Melly is an op and etc.? Okay, so look, let me tell you this, man. Killers respect killers. I stood over a nigga and I popped that thing. You stood over a nigga and you popped that thing, nigga. You know the feeling just the same way I do. Not a lot of niggas is cut from the same cloth. So by you being a cut from that same cloth and fabric, nigga, that must means we on the same goddamn table. But we just on different parts of the table, and that what makes us what we is today, which is ops. Lil Durk is not no motherfucking killer. Lil Durk is not no motherfucking killer. So by Durk not being a killer, that don't make Durk any less of a man. Let's not get this shit twisted. That don't make Durk any less of a man. But that's the separation between Von and Durk. Yeah, the reason why you can't see me because we got this little black eye thing going on right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking a hot mess right now. I'm trying to keep this shit, behind the scenes. But as long as y'all can hear me, I'm just trying to deliver the message real quick. If Durk put the blame on Von for the attempted murder, does that make him a snitch? Okay, so look, this is exactly what's gonna happen. Mark my words. Mark my words. We're gonna get to the Mo3 shit in a minute or two, though. But mark my words. Now, no, that does not make him a snitch. Yes, it does. But it does not make him a snitch. And the reason why I say it does not make him a snitch, because this is what the public gonna say about Lil Durk. And they gonna justify him not being a snitch. And I must go with it. All right. Now, look. If Lil Durk put the blame on Von on this attempted murder, and he ended up walking away because he was in fact in possession of a firearm. So therefore, Lil Durk is going to get charged with something. He's going to get charged with something because he was in fact in possession of the firearm. Okay, it was on camera, so you can't lie and say that this wasn't you. This was not a firearm, and this was not being discharged at that moment. He's gonna be convicted in some type of way of a felon in possession of a firearm, unlawful use of a firearm in the possession of a felon. Okay. So with that being said, he is shooting for probation, possibly. He is shooting for probation. He's not trying to get locked back up. Okay. Being locked up, that takes away money. All right. So what's going to happen is Lil Durk is going to get with his defense attorney, and they going to paint the picture that that King Von was this. His other co-defendant was this. Cause it was 3 men on trial, three of them. But we only hear about 2 of them because 2 was famous. 2 was celebrities. Okay. So when his defense team paint this picture of Von being this monster, pinning everything on Von, my client being unaware, my client being in fear for his life and all this other bullshit. That's what they gonna paint. That's what not Von, that's what Lil Durk defense team is gonna come out with. And Lil Durk is gonna end up catching an interview after he beat the case and end up with 2 years on probation or some shit. He gonna say that I did not know that this was gonna be my defense team mechanism. This was gonna be my defense team fight. This is what they gonna thrive off of, paying everything on Von. I did not know this. But then again, there probably not even be no cameras in the courtroom, so we probably would never know exactly what was said or his defense mechanism to possibly beat this case or to get on probation. We probably never know. Know what I'm saying? And then he probably jump on an interview and say some crazy shit like, okay, the case was dropped. So you already know that. Look, if you look at any of Lil Durk interviews, you already know that he don't really go deep in depth on any motherfucking thing that's really serious like this. We already know this now. Yes, I got news on Yellow Beats. Just give me a second, family. I got you. I'm not really big on conspiracies, but man, I'm telling y'all the truth, man. This was a motherfucking sacrifice. This was a sacrifice, man. This was a sacrifice. Think about it, y'all. Look, just close your eyes. Think about this shit one time. Put yourself in Lil Durk's shoes. I'm not trying to justify this shit because I don't even like the man. My cousin got killed, and I could have possibly prevented this shit, but I was too damn scared for my life to the point where I just jumped out of the car without giving my own cousin a fair warning. My cousin ended up getting shot by 051 Melly. After he get assassinated by 051 Melly, the man that I bring along with me, fuck that, the man that I looked out for whenever he was locked up, Von. I looked out for Von when he was locked up. When Von came home, I even put money in his pockets. Then I end up getting this man on my team with OTF. I end up signing this man or getting this man assigned, getting this man a deal, his own deal, whether it's with me or independent, whatever. I end up looking out for this man, putting money in this man's pocket, etc. And for this man to jump on live, knowing the image that I'm trying to continue to carry, for him to jump on live and give the man that killed my cousin props. Nigga, that's heartbreaking, nigga. But for you to even do that shit, it must tell the world exactly where we are in our relationship. So we must not be as close as I'm trying to portray. For you to jump on live and give props to the killer of my cousin. Now think about where I might be at mentally for me to make a video, backdoor, drop the motherfucker after Von's death. Backdoor, the name of the video is Backdoor. Never in my career have I ever decided to wear an old blockchain. But on this video, Backdoor, that I will release after the death of Von, I am going to wear an old blockchain. And this old blockchain will be coming from the neck of Von himself. This is Von old blockchain. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Think about this shit. This man never wore old blockchain ever in his career, but on this time of moment and period, dropping the Backdoor, he want to wear a King Von chain, old block. If that shit don't convince y'all, let's go back a little bit further. Let's go back a little bit further. The night that King Von gets shot, okay? The night that King Von gets shot, rather King Von was on the street still lying down with bullet holes in him, or rather King Von was in the hospital. Lil Durk was on live. Listen to the song, Get It Back in Blood. Come on, y'all. He would listen to the song, Get It Back in Blood. Now, is that a motherfucking coincidence, or was this shit on purpose? Was that a coincidence, or was this shit on purpose? You know what I'm talking about? Was that shit on accident, or a coincidence, or was this shit on purpose? So let's go back to the Backdoor video. Okay. King Von, Durk said, for them tweaking off the X, he had the old blockchain in his hand. Now, I'm not going to keep repeating the things that I said in my last live and all that other stuff, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, bore anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we all already know this shit. Now, this shit was a sacrifice, man. The shit was a sacrifice, man. This shit was a sacrifice. Hey, what's up, family? Yeah, most definitely. Old Block already said that shit. Old Block said if Lil Durk beat his case or get the minimum of his case by creating a defense team against Von, the painting a negative picture of Von, he is no longer welcome to the O. They said that. Hey, 3J knows the truth. What's up, family? You know what I'm saying? So look, keep this in mind too. So look, let's pay more attention to Lil Durk music, y'all. So let's pay more attention to Lil Durk music. All right. Give me 5 more minutes and I'm gonna jump to the Mo 3. Give me 5 more minutes. So look, let's look at more Lil Durk music. So if y'all ever heard that Lil Durk viral moment? Lil Durk said, folks said the back door is damn near closed. I say it's wide open. Now, why this man is continue to refer to the back door? Now, we all know what the fuck is the back door is. Ain't no other way to put this phrase in any other title or subject or whatever the case may have been. Ain't no other way to put this phrase in any other way. Back door is simply two things. Whenever you set your own man up, or you set your man up to get killed by the ops. Either way, you putting your own man on the line. Whether you do it yourself premeditatively or you give him to the hands of the ops purposely, it don't fucking matter. Back door is fucking over your own man. So why are you constantly talking about this door being open? Why are we constantly talking about this door being open? Okay, so King Von made a song. He said, even though that folks' cousin fuck Lil Mister. Even though that folks' cousin fuck Lil Mister. That's Durk cousin, Mr. Durk cousin. Now I already know what we all gonna say. Mr. and Durk wasn't all that close. That was ops, etc. Okay, well fuck Mr. for right now. R.I.P. to the dead. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm from Texas. This is how we talk. Fuck that nigga for right now. Let's eliminate this nigga. So let's go back to Nusky. Okay, so why is King Von? I mean not King Von. Why is Lil Durk constantly insinuating his own man dissing him on the internet? The only person that ever insinuated anything negative was Von. Now, on that on the I don't know why he told by King Von. I don't know why he told. Now a lot of people say that this song was directed to Lil Durk after they caught their after they caught their attempted murder. A lot of people are saying this. And it's starting to make sense. Now, look, if you look at the video about King Von, I don't know why he told, it's a black man in an all gray sweater, in an all gray sweatsuit, whatever the case may have been. And this is the exact same sweatsuit that Lil Durk had on whenever he was turning himself in, whenever him and Von caught that attempted murder. Now, Lil Durk made it known to the public that he was addicted to pills. Now, on that same video, King Von, I don't know why he told, that same man in his gray outfit, he is also sitting on the bed popping pills. Well, what pills are they? We don't know, but fucking nigga, it's pills. Now, could King Von be insinuating that this person that told on me, this person that fucked up my relationship, this person that was once upon a time close to, could have been Lil Durk himself? I mean, nigga, that's possible. Are you talking about Wooski? Wooski brother. Wooski brother. Okay, so look. So when the video first dropped, right, when the song first dropped, everybody, including myself, was saying that King Von was talking about Wooski brother. Wooski brother is the person that King Von caught a case with. King Von ended up shooting a man on the porch outside of a house party. Okay, he ended up getting arrested. King Von ended up doing 3 years for that murder. All right, his co-defendant ended up telling on him. All right, right after his co-defendant told on him, his co-defendant went back on his statement and refused to take the stand against King Von in the middle of trial. So they end up giving this man 28 years. Now, when King Von made that song, everybody thought that he was talking about Wooski Brother, which was Wooski Brother who told on him, Wooski, because Wooski is from the O originally. For those who did not know, Wooski, that's part of FBG. FBG Wooski is originally from the O. Now everybody thought he was talking about Wooski Brother. Now, it's possible he could have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to corrupt any minds. I ain't trying to corrupt y'all to think what it is that I'm thinking. But me personally, I believe that he was talking about Lil Durk. Think about it. He been did that 3 years. He been came home. He been had time to make that video or that song if he was talking about Wooski Brother. But he decided to drop it and to make the song while he was locked up, waiting to make bond for the attempted murder that he caught with Lil Durk. 3J knows you said Mike told him he got 28 years. Mike, that's Lil Wooski brother. Okay, it was Chino, Newski, and Vaughn. 3J knows the truth. What's up, 3J, man? That's family right there. Chicago Southside checking in. Hey, what's up, man? Take me someplace, man. I want everybody to drop down y'all city. Drop down y'all hood. Where y'all from, man? Who in the building right now, man? Fuck all the bullshit. Who in the building right now, man? Take me some places, shit. We got 30 people in the building, man. Let's get 30 likes real quick, man. Got 30 people in the building, man. Let's get 30 likes real quick. Okay, so look. Another thing, too. Right? So linger on to another subject, right? So we got Mo3, Yellow Beastie, Trap Boy Freddy, and Yo Yayo. Now, what a lot of people don't know is Maryland in the building. Got it back in blood. Hold it, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a motherfucking minute. 3J knows the truth. He said, and when Dirk held the old blockchain up, equals got it back in blood. Texas in this bitch, north side, southwest, east side. What? H-Town in this bitch. So look, 3J know the truth. He said, and when Dirk held the old blockchain up, equals got it back in blood. Bro, that shit makes sense. Come on, y'all. That shit makes sense. Who gave King Von his old blockchain? Who started that? Who started that trend? It don't fucking matter. Whether he gave it to him by hand or gave it to him in money, whatever. Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. That was a sacrifice. I never saw it like that, 3J. I never saw it like that, 3J. I'm gonna give it to your family. I never saw it like that. But since you said it like the way you did say it, man, it only makes sense, bro. That man was sacrificed. That man was sacrificed. And right, okay, so look, for so long, we kept jumping on the manager's ass. We kept jumping on King Von manager ass. Nigga, you lying. Nigga, this and that third. Nigga, that's bullshit. Nigga, you a cop. Nigga, you was lying about being shot. We kept jumping on that man's ass. But how come whenever the scenario came up about King Von, jury, and etc. ended up missing? We talked about it 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then we let that shit die down, and we forgot all about it after Lil Durk came out with a motherfucking video with this man chain. Why did we stop talking about this shit? Why this shit stopped becoming the top of the discussion? Was his chain and shit really missing? Really stolen? Even though the manager said that it wasn't. But nigga, you not even credible no more because we caught you in several fucking lies already. So anything you say now is not credible. In fact, we finna use this shit against you. Know what I'm saying? You a whole motherfucking walking contradiction, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's not the only time. Okay, so look, Family Sub, Pastor King, he said, and if you listen to the verse on Got It Back in Blood, he do seem to be taking shots at King Von. Now look, that's not the only song that he seemed to be taking shots at King Von. It's a couple songs he seemed to taking shots at King Von. The reason why I say that is because if you take what he said on certain songs at that moment period of time, and at those same period of times, if you look at any of the King Von's lives, you'll see what it is that I'm talking about. This man was dissing Von's cousins. This man was giving props to the person that killed Nusky. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't want y'all to see the candle, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga candle right there. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep this bitch smelling good, man. Come on, man. Oh, so look. 3J know the truth. He said FBG Duck told Von Dirt was going to sacrifice him. All right. Now, go back to my last video. All right. Going back to my last video. FBG Duck did say that. Sending a message out to Von saying, nigga, Lil Durk finna sacrifice you, nigga. He signed your ass over to the Illuminati. Okay, now let's take that. Let's take that. Now we know that Duck been in the game for a while. We don't know what it is he know. We don't know how far into the industry he got. We don't know what he saw in Hollywood if he ever been to Hollywood. We don't know this shit. But let's just take what it is that he said and let's take it into what happened to King Von recently due to his passing. This shit makes a lot of sense. It shit makes a lot of sense. Now, all of a sudden, Lil Durk is pushing OTF so motherfucking hard. Now, why is he pushing OTF so motherfucking hard? If like, look, if I'm not mistaken, my nigga, you supposed to push that shit hard from the jump. Singing that you came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Why is we taking this moment, period of time to push this shit hard as we is? Why is you gifting? Why have you gifting? What's that nigga name? NBA YoungBoy Pot, Op. Can 3J said, how you think I predicted this shit? Like I said, 3J, he predicted a lot of shit. Y'all don't believe me? Just go to his page and look at all his videos. Don't even take my answers. Go to his page, look at all his videos, and you tell me that he really predicted this shit. He predicted this shit. I say he predicted this shit in one of my first videos, my first lives, not my first video, but my first live. Fredo, okay, boom, Fredo. Yeah, that's where we at. Fredo, I appreciate you, Gino Money. Why did he give Fredo with a motherfucking ring? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this? Is y'all finna name this organization Von or some shit? Von's World, King Von or some shit? Like why? This shit makes no sense to me. This shit makes no sense to me. All right, so look, let's linger on real quick. So look, okay, we're gonna go to the Mo3 situation. For a lot of people who don't know, Mo3 made songs, had songs with Trap Boy Freddy. Now I finna go deep into depth, explaining to you from the very scratch that this shit started. At first, when I told y'all niggas this shit, I told y'all how this shit started and so forth on. Now I'm finna tell you from the scratch, before this shit started. Mo3, Go Yayo, and Trap Boy Freddy was all fucking with each other. Trap Boy Freddy and Mo3 had a motherfucking song together. If y'all don't believe me, nigga, go look it up. Trap Boy Freddy, Future, Mo3. They had a song together, a video together. Okay? Now look, in Houston, fuck Houston. I ain't gonna even say Houston. In the world, you got motherfuckers that'll be your friend. And then when you're not around, they would go to other motherfuckers that you associate with, and they would tell them other motherfuckers, hey, look, nigga, when I see Mo3, I finna slap that nigga. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what was said. I finna slap that nigga. Okay. Go Yayo met up with Mo3 because they were about to record a song together. They met up in the studio. All right. And then Go Yayo told Mo3, I say, nigga, so-and-so said whenever he sleeps, he see you, he gonna slap you. So Mo3, being Mo3, the loud individual that he is, he go on live, right? And he speaks about the situation. Nigga, Go Yayo told me, nigga, when you said you see me, nigga, you gonna slap me. But I said that you couldn't possibly said that shit was because last time I saw you, nigga, everything was peaches and cream, apples and bananas. All right. So you basically threw Go Gayo felt like, nigga, you basically threw me inside some shit that I wasn't being a part of. But by me just fucking with you on that level, I just told you what another man said. So now you making it seem like as if I'm messy. Now you throwing me into some shit that I don't even necessarily want to be in. But I just told you about because you my nigga. Or because I just fuck with you, whatever the case might have been. So after Mo3 dropped that video on live, Instagram live, Go Yayo said, fuck that nigga Mo3. All right. Go Yayo said, Mo3 nigga, you not even allowed in Fort Worth no more. Go Yayo is from Fort Worth. Go Yayo told Mo3 nigga, you not even allowed in Fort Worth no more. Mo3 ended up having a concert in Fort Worth. All right. So when Mo3 show up to Fort Worth, Go Yayo go to the concert. Cause nigga, I made the statement that you're not welcome here, so nigga, I gotta stand on that shit. I made a public statement saying that shit. I gotta stand on that shit. So Mo3 performs. After his performance, Go Yayo and his squad end up cornering Mo3. Mo3 pulled out the burner, end up start shooting up the motherfucker. And a security guard, if I'm not mistaken, a security guard or a promoter, somebody in that area end up getting killed. All right. So after the situation occurred, all the OGs in Fort Worth was like, nigga, what the fuck happened? How did this shit happen? How you let this Northside nigga come down here and do this shit? After you said what you said about this nigga not being able to come down here and etc. All right? But looking at the situation, Mo3 did what any real nigga would do. Nigga, I'm coming down here to get this money. These niggas cornered me in. So as a real nigga protecting myself, nigga, I did what I had to do. Mo3 was charged for that shit. Now, I know I said in the past on other lives, I said that Mo3 never was involved in any shootings. I apologize. As a man, I'm going to correct myself whenever I'm wrong. I apologize. Mo3 was, in fact, arrested for the murder of that promoter in Fort Worth whenever that man got shot. Whenever Go Yayo cornered him in the way that he did. All right. So now I got that shit out the way. Now what happens? Mo3 ended up beating the case, getting the shit dropped. How? I don't fucking know. Keep in mind, he was a felon in the possession of a firearm. So how he beat the case, I don't know. But the case ended up getting dropped. Okay. After the case ended up getting dropped, that's when Mo3 played the back burner. And Roy Lee, being the man that he is, he ended up getting into it with Yellow Beezy. Now, Go Yayo, Trap Boy Freddy, Yellow Beezy all in the same camp. So if one nigga say fuck you, nigga, we all saying fuck you. And Yellow Beezy was never necessarily fucking with Mo3 like that, but they did not have no problems. They knew each other. They been around each other on many different occasions. Okay? So whenever Roy Lee ended up getting into it with Yellow Beezy in they camp, Mo3 starting to form a relationship with Roy Lee. Okay? So whenever the situation occurred, whenever Mo3 ended up, not Mo3, whenever Roy Lee ended up getting shot, right? Roy Lee ended up getting shot, going to the hospital, he ended up recovering. He ended up making it. He's good. All right? The doctor prescribed him some medicine for blood clot. You know what I'm saying? To thinning out his blood. All right? But because he refused to take this medicine, he ended up catching a blood clot, traveling to his heart, and he ended up dying months later from being shot by Yellow Bees in them camp. So after Roy Lee died, this really touched Mo3. Now, I'm already in negative terms with Go Yayo, and I'm catching the body in Fourth Ward, Trap Boy Fred and all them niggas they behind it, and Yellow Beezy don't not fall too far along among the tree. So therefore, nigga, it's fuck all three of y'all niggas. And that's how this shit started. That's exactly how this shit started. So whenever Mo3 passed away, the day that Mo3 passed away, a lot of people don't know was Mo3 bought, or he rented a rental. He got a rental. He told individuals that what he was doing, where he was going, how he be traveling, moving around inside this rental. And he told them niggas that ain't nobody in the hood gonna ever expect me to be in this rental. Ain't nobody gonna ever expect me to be in this car. So therefore I'm good. Mo3 felt like he was actually good inside this car, which he was. How would anybody expect Mo3 to be inside of this car? That's like saying, how would your best friend know that you riding around in a Rolls Royce and you finna pull up on them if they never even saw you in a Rolls Royce? Come on now. Let's look at, come on, bro. Let's look at the ballistics. You know what I'm saying? So for anybody to be on alert that Mo3 was in such and such car, or in this type of car, this color car, nigga, this shit was set up. Now I said it in my second video. You know what I'm saying? Before Mo3 even pulled up, them nigga was already sitting outside of the car 4 deep. I said whenever Mo3 pulled up, them niggas was already sitting outside of the car 4 deep. They saw Mo3 go inside this woman's house. The person that killed Mo3, that was the man baby mama. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. I like I said before, since I started this channel, man, I never said no lies. Anything I ever said never been contradicted. And the one thing that I did say that was wrong, nigga, I just corrected it right now about Mo3 being articulate with the Pistolia. I just corrected that right now. So look, them niggas sitting outside the car 4 deep. Mo3 goes inside the house. He do whatever it is that he gonna do. The plan was, okay, Mo3 gonna come over here. He gonna go inside my baby mama house. They gonna do whatever. And later on tonight or early in the morning, whenever he leave out, nigga, we gonna catch up with him. But the plan slightly changed. Mo3 ended up spending the night at the bitch house. Okay? So when Mo3 spent the night at the bitch house, that caused these niggas to sit up in the car longer than what they expected to. So fucking nigga, we finna camp out outside of this car. We finna sleep outside of this car, waiting for this nigga to come out. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Listen. So early that morning, whenever Mo3 jump up in the car and heads off, them niggas start following Mo3. Now, I already said it before. In Texas, this is how we slide. Now, this is not the only way we slide. Nigga, don't get it twisted. You could end up dead outside in front of your mama house. But, nigga, in Texas, Dallas, Texas, particularly, my nigga, whenever they slide on freeways. Why? Because, nigga, we pop your ass and we exit. Pop your ass and we exit. Right when you exit, my nigga, the nearest neighborhood is less than a mile away, nigga. Police don't know where the fuck you at or anything, nigga. Come on now. Texas is the first largest state. Dallas being, I think, the 5th or the 6th largest city in the United States of America. Houston being the 4th. Come on, my nigga. Pop your ass on the freeway, then we make the exit. That's the best way to get the fuck away. If you don't believe me, nigga, look at the ballistics, nigga. When Mo3 got hit, where he got hit? On the interstate. Whenever Trap Boy Freddy got hit, where he got hit, nigga, on the road. Whenever Mo3 got hit, may God bless his soul, he got hit on the freeway, my nigga. Ballistics tells you, my nigga, this is how we slide. So, Mo3 running his mouth, telling the female a little bit too much information they already knowing. Matter of fact, Mo3 didn't have to tell that female what he all everything they told him. Mo3 got killed on the south side of Dallas. Mo3 is from the north side. So nigga, 9 times out of 10, whenever you leave here, my nigga, you gonna jump on that freeway and you gonna head to the north. Even if you're not going to the north, nigga, you finna jump on that freeway and you gonna leave the south side, nigga. Cause you know you're not welcome down here. Fuck if your daddy got a shop down here, nigga. You not welcome down here and you know that shit. And it's not safe for you to be down here like that. So nigga, regardless of where you going, nigga, you gonna jump on that freeway. Regardless of where you're going, nigga, you're gonna jump on that freeway. Unless you're going to the corner store or some shit. You're gonna jump on that freeway. So they follow Mo 3. When they follow Mo 3, right when Mo 3 was headed toward the freeway, they jumped in front of Mo 3. Mo 3 not knowing nothing about nothing, they jumped in front of him. Then once they got on the freeway, they allowed Mo 3 to get on the side of them. Then they start bucking. Rumor has it that they were so deep in that car, or possibly had another car, to the point where it was a car inside of Mo 3 bucking, and it was another car in front of Mo 3, now allowing Mo 3 to get around. So Mo 3 at that time, Mo 3 felt like his only way of getting away possibly was to pull over and get the fuck out and running back. All right, this is allegedly. This is what they saying. When Mo 3 jumped out of the car, nigga, the shooter stopped the car. I mean, not the shooter, but the co-defendant stopped the car, and the shooter got out from the back and chased down Mo 3 and started bucking. They said Mo 3 got shot in the stomach. They said Mo 3 also got shot in the head. Headshot is obvious. We all know this shit. The stomach shot was new to me. All right. And then Mo 3 died. Now, a lot of people try to say that that female had nothing to do with it. This and that third. King AK-47 even came out and said the female had nothing to do with it. And the nigga that's accused of shooting Mo 3 had nothing to do with it. Well, guess what, nigga? This nigga just got indicted for the murder of Mo 3. It took them some time. First, when he was arrested, he was only arrested for possession of a firearm, unlawful use of a firearm at first. Now, in the state of Texas, when you get arrested, they got 90 days to indict you on whatever case that they're trying to indict you on. They keep you there, all right? Well, before his 90 days, they end up indicting him on the murder of Mo 3, which means, nigga, we ready to take your ass to trial if you try to fight this. We got enough evidence to say that you was the killer. You was, in fact, the killer. Now, the state of Texas got more penitentiary than they do elementary schools. So they know what it is that they doing. So when you step inside their courtroom trying to play ball, you better be LeBron, nigga. Either LeBron or Kobe Bryant, nigga, one of the two. But seeing that that man is neither one of the two, neither do he have money like that, nigga, they know what it is that they got against this man. This man probably already know what he up against. And nigga, you already got that shit coming to you, nigga. You already got that shit coming to you, nigga. So for those bloggers who's trying to say that this man was not involved in the killing of Mo 3, nigga, stop that noise. Stop that noise. This man killed Mo 3. Simple as that. There's no other way around it. This man killed Mo 3. So this Gomez nigga that people try to say that was the shooter rather than, look at that man. Look at that man body shape. No homo shit. I'm not gay. It's not a gay bone in my body. I love women. Now the Gomez nigga that they try to say that was this man, look at that man body shape. This man is muscular built. No gay shit again. This man is muscular built. This man got nice size on him. The person that hopped out of that car and that was captured on camera, gunning down Mo 3, was slim built. That was not Gomez, man. Now, I'm not saying that Gomez was not involved, but I am saying that that's not Gomez. The reason why people saying that was Gomez, because Gomez took it upon himself claiming to have been the shooter after his man was already arrested for possession of a firearm and possibly connected to the murder of Mo 3 while locked up waiting to be indicted on the murder of Mo 3. People start coming out and saying that Gomez was the shooter. But Gomez was not the shooter. Gomez was not the shooter. Now let's talk about Boosie real quick. Boosie just dropped a Twitter. For those who don't know, Boosie just dropped a Twitter saying, if any one of you rappers is friending my enemies, my ops, nigga, it's fuck all y'all. He didn't say that exactly like that, but nigga, overall, that's exactly what he said. Okay. Now, remember my second video now. My second video, nigga, I called this shit. And nigga, my second video was last year. And Boosie just made this statement last week. Boosie just made this statement last week. And again, the video, my second video that I posted about Boosie being killed was last year. And I told y'all niggas who was involved in that. I said Yellow Beezy was involved in that. Nigga, that was last year. Now let's take Boosie's statement that he made this year, months after I already said what it was that I said. Now, if you don't know what I said, nigga, go to my second video and check it out. Boosie made a Twitter saying, if any one of you rappers befriending my enemy, niggas, fuck y'all. Or it's go lay down, it's lay down, whatever. He had an interview with Vlad TV talking about Yellow Beezy. I mean, not Yellow Beezy, talking about Young Jeezy and Gucci Mane performance against each other. And he said what he said about Jeezy, like, man, growing up to listen to Jeezy, etc. I expected this and that third from Jeezy. If that nigga would have dissed my dead homie the way that he did, nigga, it would have been some problems. All right. Jeezy received some backlash after that interview. A lot of niggas felt the same way that Boosie felt. All right. Now, Jeezy recently took a picture with Yellow Beezy. I'm going to let that simmer for a little bit. I said, Jeezy just not so long ago took a picture with Yellow Beezy. After he take this picture with Yellow Beezy, keep in mind, Boosie has such of a high expectation for Jeezy, to the point whenever Jeezy did not react the way he's supposed to react it towards Gucci, after Gucci Mane just dissed one of his dead partners that died on the line on the behalf of Jeezy, was a letdown for Boosie. Then Jeezy back though, take a picture with Yellow Beezy. Then Beezy make a post saying, if any one of you rappers take a fuck around with my enemies, it's fuck y'all or it's go lay down. Now we gotta ask ourselves, how is Yellow Beezy your enemy? Nigga, go check out my second video. I told y'all niggas how Yellow Beezy was an enemy to Boosie. Boosie made a statement, made a comment about Yellow Beezy. Yellow Beezy heard of it through the grapevine after they made the song On Me Baby remix. Boosie was on the On Me Baby remix. Then after that, nigga, it was Bad Blood. But by this time, Mo3 was already under Boosie. But by Mo3 being under Boosie, nigga, that don't fuck up my relationship between me and Beezy, nigga. That's between Mo3 and Beezy. That has nothing to do with me being Boosie. That had nothing to do with me. So, of course, I'm going to go ahead and make this video. I'm going to go ahead and make this song. I'm going to go ahead and cut this line. I'm going to go ahead and get this money. T.I. came out and said that Dallas, Texas, Yellow Beezy, if y'all niggas ain't pay me all my money that I deserve. I cut that track. I made that video with you niggas. I haven't got paid all my money. Boosie took upon himself saying, nigga, if that was me, nigga, I would have been had killers at his front door. So now Beezy being in the position that he in, it's like, nigga, why did you even make that statement? This has nothing to do with you. You got paid all your shit, nigga. This between me and T.I. Why are you even commenting on this shit? So whenever Beezy Camp got Mo3 killed, they got Mo3 killed on the behalf of themselves, trying to win favor for Beezy. So whenever they got Mo3 killed, nigga, them nigga was hype. They sent a young nigga that ain't nobody know anything about to the motherfucking candlelight. That young nigga telling them niggas everything that it is that they see. Told them niggas, hey nigga, Boosie here. Boosie in 5, 6 cars deep. I'm seeing Boosie get inside this car, this color car, yada yada yada, this and that third. So now whenever they on the road, they know what cars to look for that Boosie possibly may be in. So when they called up to the nigga at Big T's on the motherfucking south side, Boosie had that coming. Now, I told y'all niggas, if I know who shot Boosie, which is that man's brother, the person who killed Mo3, that man's brother. And if I know that shit, I know for a good goddamn well Boosie know that shit. And if Boosie know that shit, then Boosie know what camp he come from, which is the same camp Yellow Beezy come from, right along with Trap Boy Freddy. So if you sending now as a killer, as a nigga on the streets, I'm feeling like nigga, you sunk your man on Mo3. And then you sent your man on me, knowing where our energy was before this shit. Nigga, Boosie looking like as if everybody was involved. I told y'all niggas. Boosie was talking crazy about Beezy. Yeah, I'm looking at the comment section right now, y'all. I'm seeing y'all comments. Return of the King. I see you said 100. That's the only one I saw, family. It said 3J, do you see the manager shoot Vaughn in the leg? All right. So Return of the King. 3J. This if 3J you still, hey 3J, you in the room still, family? If you're still in the room, say something. If 3J know the truth, you still in the room, say something, family. I don't think 3J still up in here. I think 3J end up leaving. But yeah, though. So boom, that's exactly what it is that happened. So now we already talked about. King Von. We already talked about Mo 3. Now let's talk about this Bobby Shmurda situation. Now I'm gonna make another prediction. As this shit starting to unfold, as I'm saying, I'm gonna make a video about it. But Bobby Shmurda click right now. They in the back scenes. They playing the back burner. They enjoying themselves. They fresh out. They're receiving the love. They're receiving the love. Everything is Gucci with a Louis V belt buckle with them niggas. But something is going to transpire. Something is going to happen. And whenever it do happen, it's going to happen big. I am telling y'all, it's either going to be Bobby Shmurda. Look, I'm not wishing bad on nobody. But I just know how this shit plays out. Bobby Shmurda or somebody in Bobby Shmurda camp is going to end up dead. And that's going to spark a war with them niggas among some more niggas. I am telling y'all. Something is going to transpire. Something is going to transpire with Bobby Shmurda and his niggas. But Return of the King, I can see your message. Yeah, Feds got the yellow Beezy phone. Now look, ask yourself that question too. Now for the Feds, not even the Feds, if any law enforcement got probable cause to hail any of your property, whether it's your phone, your shirt, your shoes, your jacket, or whatever, nigga, you must be involved in some form of an investigation. Yellow Beezy was arrested for felon in possession of a firearm or for possession of a firearm. One of the two. Possession of a firearm. Let's just go with that one by itself. Now, for Yellow Beezy to be arrested and apprehended for possession of a firearm, why in the hell do y'all need my phone? Why in the hell, when upon my release, I cannot get my phone? Yellow Beezy is under investigation of the murder of Mo 3. Because they know that he is closely connected to the people that killed Mo 3. Now, they don't necessarily know that he ordered the hit. They don't necessarily know was he personally involved. They don't necessarily know what part that he played inside the murder of Mo 3. But they know that he was involved in some way. He know what happened, and he was in direct contact with the killer. Before, during, and after this shit happened. I told y'all niggas this in the beginning. Go check out my second video, bro. I never lie to y'all, man. If I was King AK-47 telling y'all some shit that y'all want to hear, I have 100 people in this building. But the real ones would never really get so much recognition. I'm telling y'all, fam. The real ones don't get that as much recognition. That's probably why Lil Durk is bigger than King Von. And we know the work that King Von put in minus Lil Durk. Not saying that King Von was not a big name. He was growing. But he was not. Come on, let's keep it a beam. He was not on no motherfucking Lil Durk status. He was not pulling string the way that Lil Durk is. Come on, man. Let's keep it a beam. Malcolm X died broke in the motherfucker. Now everybody in the whole goddamn world know who Malcolm X is, as if he were just this goddamn celebrity. This man died broke. When this man died, his family was living inside a goddamn motel room. Come on, man. The real ones don't get recognized. And the motherfuckers that don't say shit like Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm saying? They grown, they go and live a longevity life. And a nigga that's faking it like a motherfucker, getting everybody sacrificed, will be your Lil Durk. This nigga Lil Durk probably never again be accepted to Chicago again after all this shit play out. But at the end of the day, he's still gonna be considered the voice of Chicago. And then when a motherfucker go to Chicago, they never been to Chicago, and say some shit like, "Hey, I know y'all fuck with Lil Durk. Lil Durk is the voice of the street when it comes down to here." Everybody dissing the nigga. Like, what? How could y'all say such thing about Lil Durk when Lil Durk is like, nigga, is not what it is. It's not what it seems to be. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of things that had a part in it. I think it's a lot of things that had a part. I think them not being as close as we thought had a part in it. I think that case that they just caught had a part in it. I think, you know what I'm saying, Durk not being the nigga that he claimed to be had a part in it. I think Durk not handling in business, standing on business when it come down to both of his cousin being killed and on top of his brother being killed. I think that had a part. I think a lot of things had a part in it. I think a lot of things had a part in it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really believe. I really believe a lot of things had a part in it. Honestly. And like I said again, man, I think it's fucking ironic the fact that if you and King Von is this goddamn close, if Durk and Von is that goddamn close, if anything happens to Von, nigga, you're gonna be one of the first. You're gonna be the top 3. You're gonna be the top 3 to be notified that nigga Von just got shot. Nigga Von just died. You're gonna be one of the top 3s, my nigga. Cause whenever I hear Von, nigga, I think of Durk. Cause y'all was so goddamn close, supposedly. But for you not to be in that top 3, for you not to be one of the first ones notified by any other niggas a part of Von camp to tell you, hey, say Von just got shot or Von just died, that tells me that y'all might not have been all that goddamn close. So now whenever I hear King Von, I don't think of Durk right away. You mean to tell me that Lil Durk was notified by fans at the moment period of time that he was on live playing Get It Back in Blood? He was on live playing Get It Back in Blood. And then, like, come on, man. All right, so somebody say Return of the King. He said, how come Durk and Von wasn't allowed to be around, but Bezu was on the case and he was allowed to be with Durk? I honestly feel, I really can't speak on that. I really can't say too much on that, but that really sparked my interest. Really, it does. Return of the King family. Cause you know what I'm saying, it's understandable that, you know what I'm saying, 2 co-defendants can't be around each other upon making bond. And it's also understandable on how things play out like that. You know what I'm saying? But what don't make sense to me is that Von and Durk can't be around each other, but Bezu and Durk can be around each other. Whether y'all celebrities or whether y'all famous or whatever platform y'all on. You know what I'm saying? It should all be the same for all 3 of y'all. Nigga, y'all all co-defendants and can't neither 3 of y'all niggas be around each other. Now, as I said many times before, that Lil Durk Lil Durk lawyer was a part of that little thing whenever Von ended up getting searched at the airport. I said that I personally believe some strings was pulled. I feel like some strings was pulled. I feel like some strings was pulled. And it was probably both of their plans to pin that shit on Dirk. I mean, Von. No, it was 3 people on the case, I believe.